Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Qigong for Health and Wellness. And my name is Susan Churchill, and we are starting 14 days focusing on better health, a better sleep. Okay? So 14 days focusing on being able to sleep better. So we are going to do two Spring Force Qigong practices for the healing movements each day. One, we're going to do one on one day and then one on the next day. And so let's see how this goes. Okay, so we're going to start with our minute for peace. We'll give a little more jingle to our chimes, and we'll stand with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. I'm going to move my chair out of the way for the moment. We will need a chair tomorrow. Feet grounded, spine nice and straight. We're allowing ourselves to feel and be peace, to fill up with peace, and to radiate it out, to realize we are within a column of peace unended. So it's continually filling us up with peace. And then all the overflow comes out and shines out with golden light. Breathing slowly, deeply, and gently. Allow yourself to let go of everything except this moment. Feeling peace, focusing on our breath. And breathe whatever way is comfortable for you. Let's do 1 minute more. One more beautiful breath in and out. Breathing in peace and yellow light coming through all the cells and releasing out as light, smoke, or butterflies. Release down and start bouncing from the knees. Good morning, Joanne, Susan, Alicia, Lynn. So I have been evolving, and Good Morning Bouncing, which we had for 3 beautiful years, is now Qigong for Health and Wellness. And I think the first 2 weeks, from what I've heard, has been very good to focus on one issue while allowing ourselves still to balance all 5 organ systems. Hi, Martha. Hi, June. So today we're starting 14 days for better sleep. So we're going to be alternating 2 different healing movements. And today we're going to do one movement, and tomorrow we're going to do another movement. And we can actually, I think, no, you can sit or stand or lie down for any of them, of course. But we'll do the first one, and you can stand or sit. And then the second one, recommending that you sit. So tomorrow, have a chair with you, okay? All right. That's a little bit much on my knee. That was as much as I could do standing, so I'm going to move myself to sitting. Now, keep doing what you can do. And let's bring our hands up over our heads for 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our heads to live to 100. Now, at the moment, we're going to continue doing this. And if you're doing this from sitting, you can lift and drop the heels as part of the bouncing. And thank you to my beautiful Marlene. Was that you or Martha? One of you guys was telling me to do that, reminding me, or Dorothy, or Lynn. You're all so wise. So if you can't, stand, you can move your heels up and down. And then just let yourself bounce your arms very softly and gently, standing, sitting, or lying down. Visualize anything you can't do physically. I'm going to do the rest of the practice sitting. Tomorrow I'm going to encourage everyone to sit while doing that one tomorrow. So right now we have our spine nice and straight. Our feet are grounded. So you won't have your heels going up and down if you're standing. If you're standing, your feet are staying on the floor. It's just if you need to sit or lie down, you can add more bouncing vibration by moving your ankles, your heels up and down. And let your shoulders soften and feel the vibration, giving your hands a beautiful massage as they go up and down. And let go of all tension. Close your eyes if you can. Soften from the top of your head down. Let your breathing come in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Can you do twice as long or even 3 times as long of an out breath? Detoxifying the body. Breathe in chi as light, if you wish. Beautiful. That's what we're going to be doing today. Breathe out. It's light or smoke or butterflies. Releasing what you no longer need. Scan your body slowly. Most of the people that start Spring Forest Qigong do it for healing themselves or someone else. Many people also do for their spirituality. Usually it's the attraction of, hey, I'm hurting, what can help me? That brings people here. And then as they start to practice consistently and realize their life is spiraling upward. Health and wellness, finances, creativity, family relationships, abilities awakening in you. And as that evolves, I'm evolving what I'm doing here with you. Last 3 years we did 5 minutes of bouncing. That's what we concentrated on. 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our head to live to 100. And then just let the universe give me ideas on what our intentions are. We really learned about the importance of of having an intention when we practice. Now we're evolving. I feel it's evolving. I hope it is good for everyone. To focus the healing movements for some organ system or effect on our beautiful body, mind, spirit, soul. All right, beautiful. Well done. And 5 minutes of bouncing with your hands over your head. Let's bring our hands down gently and slowly and feel the chi. So we're using our attention. So paying attention, that's using our mind, our focus. We're using our feeling. So we're feeling the chi in the body, all right? And sometimes you'll feel that like as a tingling or a heat or cool, or goosebumps. And we're feeling it with the emotion that we're bringing in. Okay, so that was our bouncing. Now let's do 3 shoulder shrugs. Lift the shoulders up, head goes back. You're gonna scrunch back a little bit. Breathing in through the nose, your eyes are closed. Breathing out through the mouth. Your tongue is touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. And even though your arms, your shoulders are raised up, they're not stressed. They're just lifted. And then we slowly lower the shoulders and let the head come up and feel that we've been pushing down and gathering spinal fluid, and then when we do that, whoosh, a nice big wave comes up, physically bathing our brains. That's a physical part. We'll pull the shoulders down and release. Let's do that 2 more times. Continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let the out breath go as long as it wants to go. Feel yourself softening, softening, softening. Release the shoulders down, the head comes up, the physical spinal fluid comes up, and we visualize and feel chi moving up. So you can visualize it as light or a wave and pull the shoulders down. And one more time, shoulders come up, head goes back. Building up the spinal fluid, that's the physical. And we can feel a building up of chi. Feeling it. And we can even build up light. Release the shoulders down. And build up the, like the idea, the intention of clearing our mind, our sinuses, all our senses, and then pull the shoulders down and just let any tension release. And then we're going to do the tapping and cupping. So when you're doing tapping and cupping, we don't want to just, here's a little bit, tap, 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 where we can't even feel it. We want to be firm and yet gentle. So you don't want to make nail holes, but you want to get the vibration in there. We're doing it on purpose. Tap the beginning of the eyebrows. Cup the top of the head. Feel the vibration at the bottom of your torso when you do this. Cup the base of your head. So you're holding your forehead with one hand and cupping the base. Come down to your C7. That's a bump at the base of the neck, and massage this area. One hand, 2 hand. You could do a pinch and release. Or massage in a circular pattern. And then we're going to clap. Now, if you were with us the last 14 days, we did this series of 3 different movements here to help our heart circulation. So if this is something that's important to you, you can go back to any of the videos from the last 2 weeks, or go on the YouTube channel, or just continue that on your own. All right? Window of the lungs, window of the lungs. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm getting a good resounding sound. Now I have my hands cupping up a little higher than my waist, trying to find my kidneys there. And so you just say, I'm cupping my kidneys. And then you rub with the back of your hands. And when you're doing that one, lean forward a little bit, all right? And then rub with the base of the palms. I know what they are. Palms of the hands. And tap the tailbone. And tap your hips. And you're going to cup both sides of the left knee and the front and back. I was thinking I was going to do the whole thing standing, but bouncing was a bit much, so I'm sitting again, so I didn't tilt my camera down. But I'll move it for this next part. All right, very good. Okay, coming up. All right, we're going to do this. Okay, so that's the active exercises. So we do active exercises before, at the beginning of the practice, because it's for activating our chi, our life force. It's for us to start bringing our attention internally, and it also is great for oxygenation, because we're focusing on our breath, and we're starting to say, oh, we're going to breathe in, we're going to let our out breath out as long as it can. Okay. So our focus for these 14 days is on better sleep. So I've been going through Master Lin's book and videos, and I'm going to do 2 things this week. So today we're going to focus on energy breathing. We're going to do 10 minutes of it. And tomorrow we're going to do neck dolphining, sitting dolphining, okay? And so that's why I want you to have a chair tomorrow. And you can do this today's sitting as well, so it's up to you, all right? You could, of course, you could do standing, sitting, or lying down. All right, very good. So now we want to get into beginning of the universe position. So your feet are shoulder or hip distance apart. You're really feeling every part of your feet. So squish your toes down a little bit and feel the connection. Feel roots growing down into the earth, to the center of the earth. And they're not little bitty roots, all right? They're totally wide, solid, whoosh, big roots. So you're going to get everything the earth has to offer you coming up through your roots, and you also can release down what you no longer need. Feel your posture, your spine nice and straight. Tuck your tailbone in a little bit. Tuck your chin in a little. Relax the shoulders. Elbows a little bit out. Feel the piece of the earth going through you from the earth out through the whole body. Take your time. Every part of your body is being blessed with this light through the top of your head, continuing out all the way to the ends of the universe, and noticing in the center of the universe above your head a beautiful sun, the heart of the universe, and it's smiling down on you, and it's sending light and love. So have your eyes closed and allow yourself to feel the beams of light on your skin, warmth or tingling, and it's running through your body. You are connected. You allow yourself, you unhook anything that says no or I can't. We're just gonna set that aside for now. If you want to pick that up later, stick it on your glasses. Otherwise, just let's let it go away. And then we say the password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Breathing in and out through the nose, slowly, deeply, gently. Shoulders melt even more. Connect to what's most divine for you, to your masters, to your guides, to your creator, to your family, to the earth, to the sound of the wind. And ask for what you want. As a group, our intention is to have better sleep. Sleeping, being able to get to sleep. So winding down at the end of the day so you can get to sleep. To have a nice meditative sleep. To wake up refreshed and energized. Pour your needs in too. What do you want? Okay. All right, now, if you can stay, we're going to do 10 minutes of energy breathing. Standing or sitting or lying down. Take a deep breath in through the nose and also through every pore of your skin. Feel the breath coming in as light. And as a group, I'm going to suggest white light, and yet whatever color comes in for you is what you let in, okay? And you breathe that in, and it softens everything, and it goes between the cells, in the cells, between the cells, blessing every tissue and organ and all the organ systems. And it's going to gather in the lower dantian. Do you remember where the lower dantian is? It's 2 or 3 inches deep behind the navel. So we want to let all that light gather in that lower dantian. That's our vitality center. So this is really great for any time you have anything going on with the kidney system or you're feeling tired. So here we are gathering energy. And you're like, but if we're tired, then we'll go to sleep, right? Well, you need to have the energy for all your systems going. So that's an interesting question, and we'll see how that unfolds as we practice it. And once it's nice and full, then you're going to release your breath. And when you release it, you're going to let all the aches and pains and worries and things on your to-do list and arguments, and times of anger and sadness, and you're going to let them magically turn into light, smoke, or butterflies and shoot out from the lower dantian. Light shooting out so you are a star. Feel it going way, way, way far away to the ends of the sky, to the ends of the universe. And continue breathing slowly, deeply, and gently. Breathing in light. It comes in through every pore, goes through every cell, between them. Feel that nourishingness coming through and see if you can feel the tingling, the goosebumps. And let it gather this light. Remember to use color. You can use white, yellow, any colors. rainbow, and it gathers in the lower dantian. And then you breathe out, and you breathe out, and the light from the lower dantian, as it goes through, it's changing, releasing what no longer is needed in your body, and it goes out, and it's so beautiful. It just whoosh, shoots out. Have you seen like looking at the fire, like a campfire or something, and you just wonder at it? Well, wonder at this. And let it go all the way out to the ends of the universe, like shooting stars. You're a star, shoot it out. And it's no worries, because all energy is just energy. Chi is chi. There's not good or bad, just extra in your body. So what you're doing here is you're helping your body to release extra energy you no longer need. So continue to breathe in light into and between all the cells, through the pores. Feel it. How far can you feel it? So see it with the light, direct it with your mind, feel it in the body physically, and what emotions start to come up for you as you breathe in and you shoot out light as you breathe out. And you don't have to judge them, because you might breathe in and then you may feel anger as you're breathing out, or frustration, or sadness. And just let it happen. See the color, direct the light to the lower dantian. Feel the goosebumpiness. In the physical form, and feel whatever the emotions are happening. Because know that if you're feeling what we might call a negative emotion, underneath it is the opposite. And so you realize that anger, then you have happiness. And you already know what to do. You emphasize the happiness, transforms the anger, and releases out even easier. So you're so far ahead. You're just seeing how amazing you are and how you are a healer. So that's all we're doing. We're breathing, we're noticing, we're using color, feeling, emotion, the vibration, to witness the healing that's happening in every moment within you. This is called energy breathing. If you want to have Master Lin guide you in the energy breathing, where he does Om for in-breath and Hua for out-breath, which is really wonderful for allowing you to slow your breathing down. And of course, then when you slow your breathing down, you have more oxygen to feed all your cells. Then you can go to springforceqigong.com and look for the meditation energy breathing, which has 2 or 3 different tracks. If you can't find it, just call. They'll help you. Got a about a minute and a half. Continue your beautiful breathing. Breathing in color, light, through every pore between them, filling you up, filling up your tissues and organs, your bones and bone marrow, gathering in the lower dantian. And as you breathe out, you're a star and you just shoot to the ends of the universe. And if you notice it hanging out, or maybe you got butterflies and they're just hanging out, shoot them out all the way. Let it go. You know you have a chi field, right? That's as far as your chi reaches. Think about it as, you know, it could be as far as your arms go out, it can be, you know, block wide. It could be really close to your skin. We're going to let it go, and we're going to think about how when this light goes through from our lower dantian, it's actually shooting through the chi field. Did you know that chi can get stuck in the chi field? Blockages can be there. Our chi field helps protect us. So let's clear the body and the chi field. Isn't that lovely? All right, so that's beautiful, 10 minutes. How do you feel now? Where do you feel the chi? Do you feel, just notice how you feel, and I would encourage you to maybe write something down on how this is experiencing, how you're experiencing this today. All right, so now what we want to do is we're going to go back to that lower dantian, and whenever you do a practice you want, or a meditation, and this was a practice and meditation at the same time, we're going to bring in the chi and gather it into the lower dantian. Everything you cultivated, we're going to bring it in, and your experiences, because as we bring that in, that gains, we start to gain wisdom and more of our ability to notice what's going on. And we bring it in as a ball of light in the lower dantian, and then we spin it. And we see it spinning faster and faster as it gets smaller and brighter. Smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter. And you can still have your eyes closed through this whole thing. It finally will turn into a tiny little energy pill you tuck deep behind the navel. And then it's time for us to come out of our meditative state. And so we rub our hands together. My hands are so soft right now, and they feel like I have lots of chi lotion. So I haven't said that lately, but I like to think of connecting with our soul, right? And that chi coming through the heart and the arms and giving chi lotion to our hands. And then we're going to massage the face. And we're going to cup our head and rub our ears. Take a deep breath in and out, whichever way it feels good for you. Look forward to a good night's sleep. And you can do more of that energy breathing before you go to bed, while you're laying there in bed. Take your hands up and out and around, bringing 10,000 more hands with you, accepting the gifts of the universe. And with appreciation, we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again.